I've been seeing these cute little sleep pod videos all over the internet and social media. So today I'm traveling to 4 different continents to test these sleep pods that everyone has been talking about. But these ones are all going to be connected to the airports. And at the very end of the video, I'll be ranking each sleep pod. Let's head to our first country. My first flight was the longest one, but luckily that means I get to watch the entire Twilight Saga. And let's just say things got pretty intense. And after a long journey, I finally made it to Tokyo. That was a 14-hour flight, So the first sleep pod I found is called 9 Hours in Naruto Airport. This one cost $98 for the night, and it was pretty easy to find the location.
Konnichiwa. I was here to check in.
They have a locker room, and they give you your own private locker to store your things. And then you have the sleep pod's room, which is just as insane as the pictures online. I mean, this goes crazy. I found my pod number and immediately went to try on these jammies and check out the bathroom. The bathroom situation is also incredibly nice and clean. Pretty standard toilet, but the bidet machine had all these fun buttons. Put on my jammies, and then I headed back to my pod.
Okay, I had no idea that it's a no talking policy, so I'm gonna give a quick little ASMR tour of my sleep pod. So we've got 2 little side cubbies for some storage here. Got a comfy pillow and a blanket. It says there's music, but I don't think it works. Yeah, no. This is the light switch. Super cool. Ooh, yeah. I'd say it's a little bit bigger than a twin bed.
I found some hair on my sheets that wasn't mine, but I guess that's okay. And I couldn't figure out how to close the blinds. Took me like a solid 3 minutes there. Ah, there we go. They also gave me this paper with a bunch of rules, like no talking.
It is so uncomfortably quiet in here. It's like anytime I move, my bed like squeaks a lot. I'm gonna go get some food.
I walked around for a little bit and found the holy grail of Japan, a freaking 7-Eleven. Everything was in Japanese, which was super fun, so I got this random drink and then some packaged chicken and rice. I thought the drink was an apple juice, but it kind of tasted like dirty tap water. The chicken and rice was super yummy. This is not sped up, that's just how fast I ate it and how good it was. And then I headed back to my sleep pod.
Okay, the jet lag is starting to kick in. It's so quiet in here, but it's 6 p.m. and I'm gonna try to sleep because I did not sleep at all on that plane. I will see you in the morning. Good night.
I did wake up in the middle of the night, super confused where I was and had to go potty. It was so quiet in here and I'm not really sure what that was. Could have been a Japanese fart. Oh, there's another one. I ended up using the bidet, which was pretty fun. And then I went...
Good morning, Krusty Crew. I actually slept pretty decent. I think I woke up probably 15 times. There's not a lot of airflow in here, but outside of that, I was pretty cozy.
They have private showers, which was actually nice and refreshing and felt super clean. I did my morning routine, packed my bags, checked out, and went on to my next flight. I had a layover on my next flight, which the total flight time was another 14 hours, but I got to watch Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 a couple times. And the next thing I knew, I woke up in Deutschland. Woo! Yeah, I'm in Berlin. My first time, so. I had 2 hours before I could check in, so I found this place next door and decided to try local beer and this hot dog thingy. Can I try one of these things, please? Thank you. Honestly, the hot dog thingy was a bit stale and cold, but after a couple sips of my silly drink, it started to grow on me. I explored a little bit and found this museum thingy, and then it was finally 10 p.m. where I could go check in. I'm not really sure what this one is. It looks more of like a desk space than an actual sleep pod. And it was $88 US for 6 hours. So I have it from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So there's 4 total nap caps in this room, and it took me a while to figure out the electronic check-in, but it was relatively easy. It's an incredibly small room, but there's AC and heat vents with a fan, a twin bed, a little office space to get all your work done. There's 2 outlets and USB ports with complimentary Wi-Fi and a big screen with lots of fun settings. There's a setting to control all the lights, and there's a bunch of different sounds and music you can pick and choose from for white noise while you sleep. I personally went with Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. You can also set an alarm as well, so I set that for 6 hours. They also have these privacy blinds so no one can see you from the outside. There was no private bathroom in these sleep pods, so I just used the public one next door. Just another regular airport bathroom, nothing too fancy, and no cool bidet settings like Tokyo. So I brushed my teeth and I got this refreshing mist on the plane ride and I tried that out. Cool. I tried to figure out the paper towel machine and that didn't really work out. Since there's no showers here, I just used deodorant and called it a day and went back to my pod.
I can hear everything going on outside. These walls are super thin. Like the door banging open. I think people are coming in and out now, and I can hear all of it. So I probably should be quiet too. I have another long day of travel ahead of me, so I'm gonna try to at least get 5 hours of sleep. Good night.
Yeah, I didn't know how to turn the lights off on the monitor, so it was super bright all night.
Good morning, crusty crew. The biggest con to the Berlin nap cap is the door is right there, and people are not very considerate of it being 3 a.m. They just would slam. And not the whole room would shake, but you definitely would hear it. And I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. I have to check out in 12 minutes, and then I'm definitely getting me a cup of coffee. A nice cup of joe.
I went to the public bathroom again and got ready, brushed my teeth with my neighbor, got refreshed, packed all my stuff, and checked out. I found this little cafe called Haferkader. Not really sure how to say that one.
Hello, Guten Morgen. Hi. Can I do this and a medium cappuccino, please? Oat milk, please. Thank you so much.
I absolutely chugged this orange juice with pulp, had some coffee, showered again, changed, and got ready for my next flight. I had another layover on this journey.
Can I do a coffee with cream and sugar, please?
Yeah, extra sugar with this bad boy. I was definitely starting to feel the jet lag here, but And after 13 hours of flying, I made it to
Mexico. I am so incredibly tired right now, but we made it to Mexico City. Let's go check out the sleep pod.
So this sleep pod took me over an hour to find, and when I finally found the actual place, the security outside told me I couldn't film in the airport. So here's some pictures I found online of this sleep pod. Pretty cool.
Is there a reservation for this dimension?
Reservation? Yeah.
They have a locker room with your own private locker, and the room with the sleep pods was completely dark.
So the security guy outside of the hotel saw me with my camera, and I don't speak Spanish enough to fully understand, but he was telling me that I need a permit in order to film at the airport. And then the front desk lady came out and said the same thing. So it's a little weird to film. I'm literally just filming everything on my phone. I'm not going to set up my big camera because I don't want to get in trouble or anything. I don't want to cause any drama. I'm just here to sleep. That's all. I'm here to. Papa's here to sleep.
There was a dashboard with some buttons. You can control the mirror lighting, the overhead blue lights, and control the fan speed. There's a comfy pillow and blanket with lots of legroom. It also has an adjustable TV mounted on the top. They provided socks and earplugs, headphones for the TV, a water bottle, and a fire extinguisher. There was also a foldable table to work. Yeah, I definitely just slept for 9 hours on accident. So I recreated the shot of me waking up. I had to go potty, so I went to go find the bathrooms. Very clean and private toilets, no complaints there. They also have private showers, but I headed back and got caught up on some Mexican soap operas.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I freaked up my back. This is more of like a mattress pad than an actual bed. It's rock hard. It really, I'm in pain. I'm not well. I'm honestly starving. I haven't eaten anything since I got here. So I'm gonna go get some food, take a shower, and then we have our last flight to catch. Dale.
I went to go take a shower and they provided clean towels in my locker. The private shower was all nice and clean. I brushed my teeth, packed up my stuff, and went to go get some breakfast. I kid you not, the first thing I found was a Cinnabon. I'm sorry, but that's exactly where we're going.
Hola, buenas. Me gustaría un cappuccino pequeño, por favor. Y sí, por favor. Y solo Cinnabon, Solo eso. Sí.
I absolutely destroyed this cappuccino and the cinnamon roll and then headed to my gate. The last 2 flights were 9 hours long, which is the shortest trip, and I had a middle seat, but luckily had plenty of legroom. I watched my third favorite movie of all time, which is WALL-E. It is unreal if you haven't seen it. I went potty and realized I have a giant pimple coming in on my nose, and then
Argentina. Yeah, I think I lost my actual external microphone. I think I left it on the plane, but I'm in Buenos Aires now, So this one's called My Pod Airport Boutique and Capsule. I guess it's actually separate from the actual terminal, but it's still within the airport. The terminal's right there. It's like a 3-minute walk. And this is the capsule. So let's go check in.
This sleep pod was $56 for 3 hours. I had just a quick layover in Buenos Aires.
Estoy un poco temprano, pero tengo una reservación. Pero, wait. Coltrane.
The front desk people were very friendly and took me to my pod. This one was probably one of the bigger ones just because it was my own private door and I had my own small room. There's an awkward stepladder to get up to the twin bed, which looks nice and cozy. There was a little window with an incredible view.
They also did provide a very nice tote bag with, I think it's just a towel.
They have a cute little trash can, not sure what would go in there, and they provided these nice earplugs.
This one's very simple. It's cute though, I like it. It feels clean. There is a black hair right here that's obviously not mine, but besides that, it feels very clean.
The bathroom was next door and also very clean and private. There was a total of 4 showers with doors that don't lock. They also have this nice lounge area with free snacks and a juice bar.
I have like 2.5 hours left, so I'm gonna take a super cute power nap and hopefully wake up in time for my flight. So good night. Buenos noches.
This was definitely not a super cute power nap. I slept for like 2 hours and there was also a blinking light the entire time. I definitely overslept and had a rush to get to my flight home. So I took a quick shower, got all clean, got refreshed, and checked out the juice bar.
Okay. Solo uno está bien o? Like 4. Oh, okay.
This was truly one of the best orange juices of my life, all jokes aside. I packed all my stuff and checked out and had a peaceful, slow walk to go make my flight home. I'm incredibly exhausted from this video, but I had so much fun filming this. I hope you enjoyed my tour of all these sleep pods, and here are my final reviews.